This is my review on the first Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. So, I'm getting my thoughts, and I think I really hate this movie because of how dumb the characters are. Just the main ones, you know? Except Jeff Goldblum, because he's the one that sees that dinosaurs are actually dangerous and not just beautiful, pretty, good-looking creatures. Everyone else is completely oblivious and seem to have somehow have forgot and have forgotten that dinosaurs are dangerous. Even the archaeologists who study dinosaurs for a living. They're our main protagonists. And one of them seems to know that dinosaurs are dangerous, especially the reptile, because he has a kid how dangerous the reptile can be. More than T-Rex, and this is because he hates kids, he doesn't. Then they get invited to the island by this creepy old man, which is called Jurassic Park Island. The island's called Jurassic Park because he says it to the island, says, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." Very dramatically. And they get down to the island, and they all just completely oblivious to the fact that this is incredibly dangerous and responsible of messing with dino DNA and bringing dinos back from extinction to our time. And Jeff Goldblum sees the only reality of the situation, how this can go horribly, horribly wrong. And no one listens to Jeff Goldblum. I mean, not even the old guy, but he just finds Jeff Goldblum annoying. Because Jeff Goldblum makes a point and says, "Okay, we have good." He points out, said, "Okay, you can do this, but the question you never ask yourself, should you do this?" And the answer is no. You shouldn't have done this. Bring dinosaurs back from the dead by messing with dino DNA. Because it says it's going to blow up in your ass. Basically. He says. In that Jeff Goldblum way, he says it. And coincidentally, by somehow, it does blow in their face, and they end up having to running for their lives. And they have then flee the island. And leave the dinosaurs stranded there. Because now it's dinosaur territory. Surprisingly, they didn't do that early on in the film before things went wrong. Before the security system went down, and this fat guy fucked up the security system because he wants to make money. Because he wants to take this dinosaur DNA back to sell for lots of money. In this little thermistor thingy compartment. Then he ends up getting devoured getting killed by a reptile. Surprisingly, he just leaves when everything's going to shit. And doesn't leave ahead of time. So he leaves at the most inconvenient time for himself. Tries to leave the island. And he ends up dying because he's stupid. And also another guy gets eaten by T-Rex when he's taking a shit on the toilet. And hiding in the toilet. In the porta potty. because he decides to leave his kids, and go take a shit in the porta potty. That seems like the logical thing to do. Then the kids now has no parent figure because for some reason the mother didn't came. So now this archaeologist that hates kids now ends up liking the kids because he ends up deciding to take care of the kids and looking out for the kids. Blah 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 blah. From the dinosaurs, as they read from life and escape from the island. Run for their lives. Yes. And as much as they're devoting it, he becomes like a father figure to the kids. And they leave the island together, all of them. Even his girlfriend. The archaeologist's girlfriend, who's also an archaeologist. And Jeff Goldblum too. And the old guy, and that's about it, who survives. A lot of people die on the island. But that's okay. The ones who survive only have poorly bad boo-boos that need serious medical treatment, but probably not going to get medical treatment tests, so in hindsight might disbelieve this, but somehow don't believe this because they're in the sequels. Multiple sequels. That's Jurassic Park. I give it a 0 out of 10. Fuck this movie. The only reason why I think that this movie got successful as much as it did is because the CGI and the practical effects must have blended so well together for the time. But as time goes on, those effects, I'm just going to say, look dated and cheesy a little. And by a little, I mean a lot. The effects for the first one. But they're mind-blowing compared to the sequels and the original trilogy. Then there'll be another trilogy called Jurassic World Trilogy, and the third one's coming out soon sometime this year, in 2022. Okay, bye.